Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced a sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
That absolutely is turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First carry down for Kevin Dixon. He's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. They'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Jackson on first down. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Detroit! Boston Scott, his first carry. And he went nowhere. One went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
On second down, Jackson. He's taken down. In there to bury him for a loss of 11. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block.
Take it down.
Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
On third down, here's Dixon. And here he'll be brought in a little shy of 35 to 36. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offsides. points is we need sharp points and yell, hey, you did it, no, you did it.
Definitely helps, but not a whole lot. It's still third and long. Here's Jackson to throw.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. They go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away. Looks for interception. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Hello.
This is fielded at the goal line.
What's up? So listen. So I'm on the whole thing. Let me somebody. No, I'm on the whole thing of like, I think for Trey, you know, I think that we are in the position to forgive. But I also think, like, at the same time, and like I said, I think the repercussion for them may have been that, like, because what I see now is I'm still going to send you the text, though I know that you're not texting me, though that you're not talking to me, but I just want to let you know that I still want to talk to you. And so now I'm like, was the repercussion of, like, because I always, even for me, I even find myself talking like you now, but like, it's like, now I know how afraid you are to lose that person. And I think for him it's probably like, alright, I got close, now I need to get closer. And I know, and I messed up, and maybe my mess up, because for me it's like, alright Cam, you walked away way too easy for me. Like I want to forgive you, but if we, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I agree. And he didn't leave on the thing of like, alright, I'm done talking to y'all. I think it was more of like, I think genuinely he said all that he had to say. And I think that it sucks because of,
on second down, Lynch.
huh?
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
But I just think that, like, at this point it's like, maybe that was a repercussion. But it also needs to be understood that, like, we shouldn't have to go through all this to get the truth out of y'all. Because I think that it's also a matter of, like,
For Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Cooper was the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
after the interception. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Carr gives to Marshawn. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Carr now on first down. And here's another interception.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks though, because he's not even that type of person that seems like he likes conflict. And like I said, I think if he did it, then he won't never do it again. Because I think for him, it's like I'm speechless. But the question is now, will it ever be the same for him?
They'll run on first down. Scott.
And I think we can make it the same for him. But for Trey, it's like
You mentioned very early on the need
it's gonna be those two.
for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that though in the first half.
So that means
Yeah.
what in halftime?
Yeah, and I think like for me, I'm like it's okay to forgive both. I just hope everybody, and I think for me, I'm gonna have to be very mindful of what I say in the parties, because I don't want people to like I said, I think trust will be restored. I just think that not until I'm ready, you know. But I'm always welcome to, like, I also had to remember that there was a time when I was young, you know, and now that I'm older, it's like, now I'm looking at it a whole different angle. And that's how I think I have to take that same precaution with them, because it's like for Cam, not for Trey, but for Cam necessarily, Cam's younger. And so, and I think that a lot of them don't have people that take friendships really, really serious. And I think even for me, when I was younger, I didn't take friendship serious. Now I take it really, really serious. All friendships, don't matter what friendships with who. All friendships are serious, and some stuff just won't fly. And I think for Trey, even reading his message of like, you know, you did this even when I was going through this and that, yeah, and all that. I'm like, at least you know that I had your back even when you didn't have mine. And that's how I think it always is for me. But I think like cutting off so many people that I also had that opportunity of like, also have the opportunity to set boundaries for my new friendships that I have, of like, trust ain't something that you can just give everybody.
Let's see if the running backs can handle the ball
you
a
know,
little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now on first down, it's Washington again.
Yeah.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Well, I think that, like, I think that it'll become, like I said, I believe that after a while that those two will become more trustworthy, because I think for those two, like, both of them want to game with us, and that's what I think both of them have a common denominator if they want to game with us. But I also think at the same time that, like, for those two, there are going to have to be times when we fight each other. I mean, when we fight against other people in GTA. And I think the same way GTA put us together, I think for those two, it's up to them to find out how to repair it. But it's also like an eye-opener for somebody like Cam, who's so young. Especially because, like, he put himself in some situations that was messed up. And like I said, when I was younger, it was the same thing. And so, I mean, that would be my personal warning to him, obviously, but...
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all
I would agree. Because I think that...
about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense.
Agree, but that's why I also have to be careful with Cam's interaction with Kai.
And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, but that's why. That's what the reason I'm saying that is because I think one of the hardest things is to be. I think one of the hardest things is to be put in that situation for Cam. Like I said, I think for Mr. Gardner that Cam may not trust that person with all of like the information. He might have said something to him that, and so to cut that person off.
Classic understatement. Their execution has been very
Agreed.
poor.
Agreed. I can agree with that.
Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Yeah.
To the right side and complete to Washington. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Washington.
I agree. But my question is, are you saying cut off in the game world, or do you think that was cut off all the way around?
And it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Back to the ground, this time Lynch. They find some open field here.
Yeah.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Throwing his car on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception,
I think
a bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just
I can agree with that. I
don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
So we're going to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Now Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Got it there. It's Brashad Perriman. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens Ravens touchdown. Rashad Perriman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And look at this, it's a fake. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion. There's not any extra field. So kind of
tell you one thing, one thing I hate, is when I'm in the car and his underarms be jumping. I be like, before you left the house, we supposed to be going out. Yo. You stink so bad. Like, you stink so bad. And I be feeling so bad. I be like, if in public, if they want to know, you gonna have to. I am a terrible person. I be like, I was telling my friend the other day, I was like, when I'm in public, I don't stink, never. Like, I need for people, when they go with me, to not stink, because the moment we walk together, they're gonna think it's me. It's him, not me.
He's gonna look deep for Perriman. And an incomplete pass.
Looking like he stinks.
Here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. He was looking for Rashad Perriman, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
When I seen him, when I see him that day coming out, I'll be like, you need to use some clippers and shave your underarms. You stink. He came down to school that day. He came down to school that day and was messing with them students. I said, you really smell bad. Like, you really, need to go home. And be thinking.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. Play fake. Here's Jackson.
Yes.
He's got Perriman. It goes for a gain of 31.
When he came out, and he had the, I feel so bad, cause I just feel like you need to, you old enough at this point to realize, how bad was you saying, and to even fake it and try to get near me and be it's time to use a couple bottles of deodorant. And I didn't want to be the rude person, and I don't want to be the rude person and tell him, but when we be on, I'm like, ain't no way you my friend and you walking around smelling like garbage juice. And I'm like, how your mother let you walk outside like this?
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
She feel ashamed of herself.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I said maybe it's a dark skin thing. I don't know. You know what? It's not a dark skin thing, because there are a lot of dark skin people.
We don't talk about it very often.
It's a trait thing.
Intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy
I'd be disappointed.
Right there. He ran right through that weak tackle.
Let me change my earphones. I be done. And I don't be wanting to say nothing, because I be like, because I be looking at you like I know you smell it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And then he be.
That's why I'm excited to fuck around and chill with Cam.
Cause Cam, and then I think in Atlanta, I will say, like, speaking for Atlanta people, I went to Atlanta. None of them people stink.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to swing this deep downfield. This is caught
None of them people stink at all.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty.
I mean, I was sitting there, I was like, yo, like, you realize, like, I'm out of phones. You realize that, like, how bad you stink. And I think for him, it's more of, I don't be knowing, and that's why I be like, yo, when you up in Pennsylvania, I need to go to Pennsylvania, see if them people stink. Because I'm like, you, but this was a prior to Pennsylvania thing, too. No, it was not. And I be like, yo, none of your college friends, none of his college friends telling him he stink.
And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. Third quarter action now.
Oh God.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? Create more than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it. This is a real.
He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Because I'm to a point of like,
29-yard line.
I ain't even think of that, but that is like very nasty. That is unacceptable, and I don't know, like good thing Shalissa ain't realistic.
And let's go out and play the way we know that we can.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Like I really be sitting there like, what was your mama thinking? Like, she can't smell you before you walk out the door.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
I can't, and I know I can see if you playing basketball, but even people that play basketball don't come back smelling like no garbage can.
2nd and 21.
I be sitting there, I said, no.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. A gain of 39 that time.
You can't, like, what can you do? Like, I mean, in a roasting battle, that's the first thing I would say. Like, you stink. Ain't nothing, like, he can't deny it. Like, you really, and I don't be one, like I said, I know some friends say, well, you gotta tell them the truth. Look, I don't want to be the ruler. But like, I know when he be walking around in college, they be like, what in the world is that? Yeah, I would die. And you see, I wouldn't want to be friends with him in college. I can only imagine when he dancing on the floor. With his dance team, I can only imagine. I know he stank. Good God Almighty.
Forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
No, I be really, yo, when we picked him up that day, I was really praying. I was like, God, please let him use some deodorant. I don't give a damn if it's Arm & Hammer. Let him throw some powder under there or something. He come right out there stinking. I said, you know what? Now what type of mess is he in? He don't. Jax. Damn. All this barking. But no, I was hoping. I said, please let him come out here and smell good, because you stink. You stink, and I need for you to know that, because I don't want to be a bad friend, and I don't tell you the truth.
The numbers have been good in the passing game, and
so I learned that when I go out with him, I need to throw on some extra some extra spray. I might gotta give him some next time. I mean, he really. I'm like, yo, you are too old to be walking around.
Third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking
at
3rd and goal here. 3rd and goal, Jackson.
Yeah.
Jaleel Scott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens will add on
what?
their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes, that's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So
Yeah.
you have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down here and punch it in on you,
No, I mean that's how it usually go. But like I said, I also don't know like how that last teacher was.
it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll keep pounding here with edge. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So what type of math are you teaching them?
The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space.
I love me some trade.
In a big way.
I did not like.
They're doing on offense right now.
I did not like geometry, but I love some trade.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
Yeah.
So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So you got your own class?
Didn't have a receiver open down,
Yeah.
as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
6-18. On third down, they go wedge.
Yeah, I would.
Down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it fourth down after.
And it's the first day. This is the. I would say talk to him because I think a lot of the kids. This is 12th grade, right?
He spins free. And now running right
Oh, okay.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now here come the Ravens. And that last drive
So
was a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary.
Yeah, I would slow it down and hopefully they would. Yeah, hopefully they adjust. Because I think a lot of high school teachers. So are you going like the same way we had it last year with teaching? Are you gonna like have times in class when y'all just have like fun stuff, or do you think it's high school or not?
Jackson now on 2nd and 10, steps away to his left. That's caught over the middle.
No, I'm saying like interesting conversation. Like I'm saying, will it always be math related, or sometimes you take it off and be like, hey, well, this went on in the world.
Really good pickup of 20
Oh, you trying to?
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Exactly, because you know 3 is good.
College.
You get 5. That's a whale of a game. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it, and this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Cedric Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens add on. And he's able to put it through. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
That's how I had to talk to my brother today because he was like, it's too much. I was like, boy, like, you don't know. Yeah, St. Ignatius sent him too much work today. As I told him, like,
The punter doesn't exist, guys.
It was science on McLaughlin.
He's not a team anymore. I just call him,
And so I had to, like, as I told him, like, sometimes you gotta deal with these ignorant. I told him it's not always gonna be white people, but mostly some of these white teachers out here that's just gonna do that. And unfortunately, like, as I made it very clear, if I gotta step in because I worked there last year and now you about to hold bias against, you don't want that. You do not want these problems down at school. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because I told my brother, I was like, you want me to go down there? You'll see professional turn to ghetto 2.5 seconds. And as I told him, like, you, I think, like, for that, even down to Teresa, I'm like, yo, like, you in on this too. Because what I don't appreciate is that you asking family members to work down there now that I'm gone. Like, I don't. Yeah, oh, I shut that down quick. No, she's not coming down there to work. No. No. Stop trying your hardest to have somebody affiliated with me working down there. You should have appreciated why I was there and we wouldn't have this issue. Stop playing that, Teresa.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
29. 808. Watch out. 808.
My question is, how were they? Were they good? He's like,
here's another interception. Picked off down near the 5.
Uh-oh. I like that.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On the carry, this is Scott. And an alley to run.
Yeah.
He's got daylight. He's at the 50. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Boston Scott, 93 yards, and the Ravens continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching.
You still wear like the same bow tie and all that. Like you good. You still
They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter. The Raider offense now making their way towards
give me some
the
more.
huddle. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
that
once
they
you do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cook.
So what about, are your graduates from the last school, are they there?
And he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They run again on first down, Lynch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, like stop playing, with me.
On the handoff, Lynch, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 20.
High school is not dumb. Like they be knowing what they're doing, but be thinking that you stupid.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, they'll pound
Yes, oh my God. And I just think that is, I was explaining to my teacher today because I went up city to go visit. And I was like, yo, like, I think the beauty of working at a school last year was like seeing the amount of and sitting there and seeing the amount of kids that aren't the same. I'm not gonna say all gay, but like some are more feminine. Like seeing those kids and then looking at like who I was in high school, like a child that was different from everybody else. But seeing those kids be more comfortable or more like, listen, I am who I am. Like that means way more to me than some of this stuff that just be out here. And I even when I look at kids like Cam, I'm like, you are who you are, and very comfortable with it. And so I commend those kids. Actually, I was telling her today, I was like it feels very different. And she was like, you gotta know that, like, she's like, and she pointed out, and she had it right. She's like, the hardest thing about some of these teachers aren't open. And what that means, she said they like aren't open to accepting certain type of kids. They got these bias against some of them. I was like, you're right. Like some of these kids come in, and as I always tell people, like you know, a lot of people. I remember one boy was asking that I seen today when he first met me a couple years ago. He was like, why you act like that? I'm like, yo, like, what do you mean? And he like, you just walk around the school, like, you this and that. And I was like, no, I walk around here with confidence. But then turns out like yo, like you have to realize that like your person might not be who you think you are until you get up in high school and you start to find out. And that's how I think it was for a lot of these kids nowadays, is that now that they get a little bit older, looking from a teacher's point of view, I'm like, damn, like, they're starting to become more comfortable.
The 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Throwing is Jackson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Yep.
Trying to get them into his tight end.
Yep.
They've been trying to get the ball to him, but
you also don't know like how these parents may treat their kids if they are that type of way, and it's hard.
Now they face a third down and 4.
He makes them that way. Sorry to make it seem like that, but I'm like, yo, like you need not to be their first experience. Like that's terrible.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed
like,
to
no.
play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they started it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Jackson will throw again.
Like love. Like he won't.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink.
Giving mixed
rapidly.
signals.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. To throw again is Jackson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough
What are
game.
you talking? No, this is the truth.
Now Jackson gonna throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Yeah.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control.
Yep.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing.
Well, let me find out you and Beyonce got the same birthday. Yo, she
30 yards there.
So she is very like.
You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
6-18. 29.
Now a play fake. Carr. And Cook has it left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Raiders on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far.
But at least they take the effort to do it, like in high school. Because, yeah, I'm about to say, it's really rare in high school that you find kids that really take it serious. But like I said, when you pay for education, it's way different than that public school stuff. Yup. Yep. Yep.
On play action, it's Carr. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they get the football not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And his throw is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the
Yo,
incomplete.
that's what I never understood is why some teachers would like do like I'm like, yo, like all I need to do is go on one of these little websites and I got the answers. Like that, if you're not putting in effort, I told my teacher that a while ago, if you're not putting in effort, watch it out.
A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Because all you're doing is going off of that's what Scott would do. I'm like, yo, like you're not doing anything.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. On the give, this is Lynch. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Right. Yeah. So you teach them every day, or is it a 8 be there? Wow, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. I tell people that all the time. Like, it is okay to fail. It is fine. It's fine. It's okay. You'll breathe. It's all right.